just how people get turned up.
Yeah, nice. What did you turn up? Turn up. It's not my scalp, bro. Smells good, right? It's smelling scalp. But you don't have a scarf that smells as good.
What's on it?
I don't know. But that's not for filming. That's I just trying to smell my scalp.
No, I'm good.
Smell my finger.
Get out, get out, get out, get out! He said pleasantly.
Yo, what's up, man? Are you good, man?
Hi, guys.
You know, I have a problem with recording this show because, you know, 80% of the time they're playing like really, really loud music. And it's every time, they do this every time. But the funny thing is they get irritated when I tell them to reduce the volume. I don't know, it's just weird.
Yes, it's a Friday night on the hottest radio station in the nation. My name is Kundai and I'm in the studio for The Switch. Switching you from week to weekend. Yes, it's weekend, it's a month-end weekend. Hopefully you paid your debts. Even if you haven't, you need to turn up.
It's technically month beginning weekend, but that's fine.
Anyway.
You know what I did last week?
What did you do last week?
You know when the beat just drops, before that normally in the song Will Smith says, alright, switch. So I was saying that before the beat drops. So my intro is better than yours.
Anyway, yes, like Jan is trying to let you know I was not here last week. That's why the show was not, 100%. It was 99.9. But the 0.1% is back in the building. And as always, we start our show with a throwback track. This is one that I love. Oh, thank you for choosing it for me, Danny.
It's a switch on a Fire Friday. Danny, that guy, and Kundai, we're in the building. You know what? The biggest story, I think, in the world this week is the fact that the United States has become the third country of all the countries that could possibly have joined the Paris Climate Agreement, but has become the third country that is out of it.
Dan, what is the Paris Climate Condition? Explain to the people.
The Paris Climate Agreement is an agreement that was put together with all these nations who believe that the Earth needs to do the people of the Earth need to do something urgently to stop global warming. And they agreed, among other things, to do all they can to reduce global warming to just 2 degrees Celsius. You can't just ask me what is the Paris Climate Agreement about? I'm going to be lying through my teeth.
I did that.
Danny, I'm disappointed.
Guys, what time is this?
How can you actually think that Paris Agreement is actually something legit? It's literally just trillions of dollars that people give for 2% in 2011. No, 2100 is when the climate will decrease by 2 degrees Celsius.
Do you realize what that will mean? Do you realize what that will mean?
We're in what year right now?
What about your great?
So your children and your great-grandchildren
get to be 2 degrees cooler.
Thousands of acres.
Get to be 2 degrees cooler. I think people are generally ignorant and don't really know the story behind the stories that we get in news and headlines and stuff.
If 2 degrees warmer is what would happen if there was no Paris Climate Agreement. Which means that thousands of acres of land would be swallowed up by
But
oceans.
you know, the race at which the world is going, we've got all these green products and all these
So are
green
you saying
ways.
we should do nothing?
It might actually be reduced by more than that. That's just like a way that globalists get money, like through. They're barely like affecting change with the climate, and they tell you, oh, the climate is in trouble. Like, the climate will take care of itself, man. Like, I don't see like the big deal.
What were your thoughts on the Paris Agreement? Since you were looking.
Oh my gosh, I love Paris. When I went, there was beautiful. I went during Bastille Day, which is like Paris, French independence. That was just.
Independence from what?
It was lovely. I love
Was
Paris.
France ever colonized?
Next question, please.
You can't answer the
Celebrating the French Revolution.
Who does the money go to? Who does the money go to? Globalists.
Yes! People were worried about the globe.
No. Globalists aren't people who are worried about the globe. Globalists are the people that pretty much run the world and pretty much fund ISIS and cause all these conflicts.
So the Paris Agreement funds ISIS?
Not directly.
Get out of here, man.
That was my issue with him. He sounded very ignorant and very uninformed, so.
Yes, it's Friday night!
Kundai has kids. I don't understand. Aren't you worried about where your kids will be?
They'll be with me having a cat.
Something else that people believe that's very weird. There's a bunch of people, including Mush, who believe that the earth is flat. Like legit, like not even, I think the earth is like, they're literally out there putting together evidence and challenging existing scientific beliefs that the earth is flat. How dumb is that?
But you know, Mare, whether it's round or flat, I think that the thing is, are you making money though?
I'll give you an example of one prominent person, B.O.B. The guy who sang that, you know, that weird song with Bruno Mars.
What weird song then?
Anyway, he believes the earth is flat, and he's gone on record, he's gone on interviews as well on radio and TV talking about, hey man, if the earth ain't flat, how come it doesn't look round when you look at the horizon? So we've just been talking about some of the crazy beliefs that some people have, including the President of the United States of America who has weird beliefs, or singers like B.O.B. who believe the earth is really flat.
I think what people think is crazy. I was saying to Dan earlier on that I actually believe in polygamy. It's, you know, it's not like it's a thing that's there that people practice and stuff, but I'm like, yeah.
She don't believe in no polygamy, she just wants to sound woke.
Proper polygamy where you're like respecting that, you know, you're gonna marry a man who wants to marry other women, not like some shady dude who's got like a small house on the slide. No, like proper, legit polygamy. Yeah, having two wives, taking care of them, you know, proper, the same level. Even I got her next door, my sister wives, you know. If I was like 60 and I'm tired, you know, like of dudes and just their mess, I might maybe like become like a, maybe no, I would have to be the first one, I think.
The first one, what?
Yeah, the first wife.
Like for real, not as jokes or haha, I'm a bit high, so let me say something stupid. Like he legit has diagrams and yeah.
I don't know what.
On life. I got a message coming through from Christy who says, my auntie believes that if you eat vegetables, you definitely get a girl. And if you want a boy, you eat meat. I suppose that means if you're...
Oh, if you're nungurized.
Yeah.
But is it not already determined?
Of which that's crazy. Yeah, that's the whole point of this being crazy.
Okay.
I got someone here who's must be an anthropologist or something. D Fresh in Mount Pleasant says the Karishu people of North Tropical Africa, hey, from the Kanya tribe, believe in having relations with the ground as a form of fertilizing the ground for great harvest.
What? Like having...
Yes.
Sleeping with, like...
So the men actually dig holes in the ground. Weird, huh? That's weird, D-Fresh. Shout out to you. I'm actually going to research if that's true.
Shout out to D-Fresh for that very interesting piece of information.
Maybe it's not true. We have to research first, okay? All my beliefs are based in fact. So I don't have any crazy beliefs. I swam in the sleeping pool in Chinoy Caves. No mermaids grabbed me. That's not a challenge to the mermaids out there.
They only grab black people.
I'm not challenging the mermaids. I'm just saying I swam in there. I did get grabbed by the authorities and we got arrested for trespassing. But we'll check. It's all good.
If she made that up, then shout out to you, dude.
All right, let's get into our party track of the week. This week we've got a remix of a Zimbabwean smash hit. Just smell my scalp.
Why does it smell a scarf? So then I smell.
No, I'm worried that I'm the only one who'll get Roy wet. So if everyone smells the scalp,
oh, is it like that?
Please cut that out. Please cut that out.